Hi again, welcome to Yoga with Sarah. Here's a class to support your hips and lower back, a very popular topic. So we'll start on the back, laying down. So we're gonna lay on the back, resting palms facing up alongside your body. Press the feet into the floor and pick up the hips and pelvis and just hang out in that easy bridge, rooting the heels away from the shoulders, feeling the shoulders drag under the back. And engage and squeeze the gluteal muscles with the knees hugging in a little bit. And we'll start to then slowly roll down upper back, middle back, very lower back resting, and the tailbone softening last of all. Now open your right knee, right foot touches the inner left foot, and then hug your left knee in with your left hand in the front of that left shin and give a little pull. Then release that left foot down. Take your left hand on top of that thigh and give it a little press. And then press through your left foot and pick up. Press through your left foot and pick up that left lower back and spill that left hip over to the right, softening the belly. And then let it drape down. And we're going to let that left knee fall open, left foot touching that right inner foot. Take your right hand in front of that right shin and hug it in. And then release that right foot down and press through your right foot. Pick up that right butt and let it spill. So the whole kind of belly spills over to the left, and you engage that right gluteal, and then you let it slowly touch down and bring that left knee back in. Feet on the floor. Lift up your butt, lift up your hips, lay your arms down, press the heels away from the shoulders. Squeeze the knees in a little bit. Inhale, fill the chest toward the chin. Exhale, we're going to roll down. And the lower back melts last of all, just before the tip of the tail. Now hug your right knee in and slide your left heel out straight and squeeze your right thigh in. Hold and pause. Think about what's your intention for practicing, and can you invite compassion for wherever you're at in your body today? And can you invite healing and light and space into any pain or discomfort today? Let's step that left foot on the ground, cross your right ankle on top of the left for figure 4. You could stay here or thread the needle and hands in the left knee crease or the front of the shin. Point and flex the feet, just kind of alternating that. And then a light flex of the feet, press your knees away, trying to draw your lower back toward the floor. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to release, uncross, bring both feet on the floor, and then hug your left knee in and slide your right heel out straight and hold, tractioning that left thigh in. Light flex through the feet. Now step your right foot on the ground, cross your left ankle on top, and thread the needle coming into figure 4. And point and flex both feet, seeing how that feels and translating into your hips and in your back. And a light flex, press your knees away gently. Rocking a little bit might loosen up any gripping. Inhaling and long, slow exhales. Let go of gripping and tension. Hug the legs a little closer in. Uncross. Bring your feet on the ground. Take your feet mat width distance. Knees knock in to touch. And then press through the feet and lift up the pelvis with your knees in. Lay your arms down. Squeeze the gluteals and then lower your lower back gently toward the floor. And windshield wiper the knees to the right. Take your arms out to a cactus. Look to your left. Inhale, belly. Exhale, knees back to center and over to the left. Big wide space between the feet. Look to the right. And back to center. And hug your knees in. And come into, take your elbows on the insides of the knees and reach around for the ankles or the outside edges of the feet, finding your pigeon. Finding your full happy baby. Finding full happy baby. Relax your jaw. Open your heels a little more. And then cross either ankle on top, and we're going to roll up. Right foot is flexed. We're going to slide that left leg around. The right knee's pointing toward that right corner of your mat. And then if you can slide that left leg out. Or you could just keep that left knee in, and you could fold into pigeon this way. If you can, extend that left heel straight back. Left toes, baby toe, rolling down to connect to the ground. And then you'll come down to your forearms. Rest your forehead on your thumbs or a block. And take a couple breaths in that pigeon pose. You can rock your hips a little bit. Breathing there. Drawing your focus in and down. Inhales bring light and space into any tension. Exhales allow you to relax your jaw, your shoulder, your eyes, maybe a little more than you thought you were already. And we'll start to come on up. We're going to shift to that right outer thigh and slide that left leg around. And then the left knee is going to point toward the upper left corner of your mat. Slide your right leg straight back into pigeon. So you want your right hip point rolling down. And take your time to gradually come down to your forearms or onto your elbows. And you're going to rest your forehead on your thumbs, maybe a yoga block instead if you had one of those. Just something very important to rest your forehead so you can begin to rest and soften your elbows, your shoulders, your neck and jaw. Think of that left sitting bone moving down toward the ground. Inhales bring space into your lower back, into your back ribs. Exhales may allow you to move into the pose a small amount more without force. And then start to walk yourself back up. Shift into your outer left thigh. We're going to slide that right leg around. And then scoop your knees in. Hands are on the front of the shins. Sit up tall. Lift up through the crown of the head. Let's sit there with a soft belly and cross the other ankle on top. Good. And then uncross, open your heels out into a V. Sit up tall and lean forward. Gentle, wide-legged fold. Nothing too extreme. Looking toward your tail. Settling a little more. Stretch out the hamstrings. Sometimes the hamstrings contribute to a sense of lower back tension if the hamstrings are really tight. We're going to slowly then come up and then open that right knee, right foot on the inner left thigh, and just turn. Drag that right butt back. Take your hands on the right outer thigh and turn gently, look right. Lift your left butt and squeeze your left butt a little bit, and then come back. Bring your right knee in, slide your right heel out. Bring your left foot to your inner right thigh and turn. And hands just gently come to the top of that left thigh and give a little pull. And a gentle turn looking to the left. Inhale. Exhale, turn a little more. And then we're going to come out. Drop that right sitting bone. Slide your left heel out. Take your hands behind. Wag your toes. Turn your toes in and your knees in. And then turn your toes out and your knees out. And then bring your soles of feet together. Let your chin hang toward your chest. And then scoop the tail and draw the knees in and bring the feet on the floor. We're going to scooch the tailbone forward. Take your hands in front of your shins and then come on back and rock. Come onto your back and rock and roll on the back. Good. Nice soft jaw and eyes. And we're coming back into full happy baby. Elbows on insides of knees, hands reaching for the ankles or the outer edges of the feet. Soles of feet face the sky. And then release your feet up toward the ceiling and interlace your hands right behind your head. Scoop your head off the ground. Point your elbows towards your knees and pull your belly toward the spine. Curl the tail toward your face. Exhaling out. Then let your elbows open out. Rest your head in the interlace of your hands. Then bend your knees, containing your belly toward the spine. Very slowly release your feet onto the floor. Take your feet mat width distance. Knock your knees in to touch, and then release your arms out into a cactus. Take a brief Shavasana meditation here. If there's any area in your back or hips that feels any sensation or clenched or tense, let your awareness pool into that area, bringing light, bringing healing. Let go. Let go of effort. Let the belly hollow and soften with every exhale. And think about what brings you joy, what makes you a little more content, what helps you connect to gratitude. Let the corners of the eyes and the corners of the mouth be very soft. Coming back to the breath, the inhale bringing light and vitality, and the exhale giving you the opportunity to let go of anything that no longer serves you. We'll start to wiggle the fingers, take a couple windshield wipers, and when you're ready, slowly windshield wiper to either side, and we'll make our way up to sit. Finding yourself up in hero pose, gently sitting on the heels, we're going to rub the hands together and generate some warmth. And then take your hands right on your lower back and give a little press. And take your hands around on the outer hips for a little warmth. Then resting your hands on tops of the thighs. I'm wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me for this practice. I hope your back and hips are feeling a little more open. And please do like, share, subscribe, and hit that super thanks button. And I'll see you next time. Keep it up. Take care.